Oof, there is blood in the streets right now for Chinese tech stock as the sell-off continues. We are now at 11 straight red days in a row. My portfolio has taken an absolute beating these past couple months. If we look at my performance year to date on BABA, it has just been absolutely destroyed. Apple was treating us good. AMD was treating us good. But all of those gains and more were lost because of BABA down $35,000. Now, a lot of people would sell at this point. A lot of people would panic sell and just cut their losses. But I am not one of those people. I truly believe that this is well overdone, well oversold, and heavily manipulated. I think that while the Chinese are extremely radical and their ways and philosophies are something that I do not agree with at all, I think they are smarter than we are giving them credit for, and I think they are trying to push down their own companies so they can get in on them at a low level. I genuinely don't believe that they want their entire economy to collapse by destroying all of their innovation and companies. Hence why stocks like BABA are down massive for the 1 year, down over 30%. BIDU is down a little bit from highs, actually a lot from highs, down over 57%. Their biggest company in the world, Tencent, is down over, I think it's 45%, 43% from highs. Chinese economic data came out today, and it was not that good. Overall, their growth very, very slow compared to what analysts had expected. Just a rough day, a very rough day in China. Again, if we look at this, Tencent, BABA, it's just been on a pattern. Tencent has lost almost half of its value in the past 6 months. Half of its value. Alibaba has lost over a third of its value in 6 months. This is crazy. This is an insane sell-off, something that we have not seen this much of ever. A sell-off this massive that continues to go on. President Xi in China, while I absolutely hate the CCP more than anything in this entire world, after dealing with this, I did make a mistake and invest in Chinese companies that I thought was a good idea. I picked quality. I picked Alibaba, and now we do have a lot of Baidu as well. We picked up some Baidu these past couple of days, obviously down on it right now, down about $831 on Baidu overall, but I think we will come out victorious in this. We have a lot of long terms. The only short-term stuff that we have right now is September for Alibaba. We're basically at a max loss for that. I don't see that recovering at all. I think that's just going to go ahead and be gone, unfortunately. But the majority of these, as you guys can see, are January 2022s, which it gives us about 150 days till expiration, which is nice. Almost about half a year away, and a lot of these as well are March. We did load up a lot of Marches. Baidu is all March and Junes for Baidu. I think that Baidu especially is extremely oversold. Baidu just had some really good earnings, and their stock has plummeted this past month, day, week, 6 months, everything. It's sitting at a PE of 7.4, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Just insanely low to have a PE that low, despite posting some serious good revenue growth and profits. But another thing I want to talk about is Alibaba. I think Alibaba has bottomed today. I think it hit a double bottom a couple weeks ago. It dropped down heavy, right about, I think it was end of July or beginning of July. Things took a massive hit, and July 27th, everything fell hard, and that day it actually closed at about, intraday hit like 179, 180, and then rallied back. Today again, it hit 181. So I think we may have seen a little bit of a double bottom, and I think we will start to recover from here. But it's been brutal. I mean, we've seen big hedge funds like BlackRock sell almost all of their Alibaba stock, unfortunately. They've just destroyed it, selling 90% of its holdings. They don't believe in Alibaba anymore, and they're selling at the bottom. But luckily, Goldman and a couple other hedge funds have been buying tons of Alibaba on the dip. So while BlackRock is going ahead and selling at the bottom, like a bunch of paper-handed panic sellers, people like Goldman Sachs are actually buying lots of BABA. So again, not going great so far, but they have a long-term philosophy, and they actually believe in this long term. But the Chinese economic data wasn't that great. Everything really slowed down a lot, especially e-commerce sales, which unfortunately hurts things like BABA. And another stock, JD stock, that also took a massive hit today, was much lower and recovered some. But again, this is another cheap company at a 13 PE ratio, major competitor of Alibaba. I like JD as well. I like Alibaba and I like JD. I wish I could get into Tencent because I think that's a great company as well. But unfortunately, they don't have enough. They don't do options. It's just pure equity, and I don't want to have to use margin and pay fees for that. If you guys notice, what I do is I go long term out with put credit spreads, or just selling naked puts like I do with Apple, and I hedge that by selling calls on Apple as well. But overall, I think that this is a great opportunity to get into the Chinese stocks. I've been saying it for a while, and I've been wrong in the past, but everything that I read, everything that I believe in tells me that this will be good, and for those who are patient, they will be rewarded. We kind of saw this during the COVID crash when everyone was just selling day after day, and no one wanted to buy, and that's kind of how the Chinese market has been. I think it's the C-Web Chinese market, not C-Web, but the Chinese tech ETF, it literally just continued to fall and fall and fall, and I believe that this is an amazing opportunity to go and pick up these companies. While everyone is selling down 40-50% from highs, there are some people that are buying, and I think those people are going to be rewarded very well, because eventually this will turn around. China's not going anywhere. China's growing very fast. You even look at their GDP growth that they're going to have, and it's a lot high. It's a lot higher than what people were used to a bunch of years ago. I mean, they're growing fast. Chinese willingness to spend is increasing, since spending per capita is growing faster than disposable income in the first half of the year, up 17.4%. So the Chinese are getting money. They're spending. They have tons of people, 1 point something billion people, and I think this is a great time to get into it. And I think that being a contrarian in this aspect, while it's hurting right now, it can be something that is amazing long term. But yeah, right now, I'm not gonna lie, it's very difficult, especially seeing numbers like what we're seeing right now with huge losses and just ridiculous losses. I mean, we were doing pretty good, 5,000, 7,000, 11,000, like almost 11,000 in gains year to date, and then all of a sudden BABA comes in, knocks us down 35K. So then that has you minus 31K for the year. It's just bad. It's bad. But we're staying true. We're staying convicted on our trades. We believe long term in this. We also believe in Amazon. Bought a lot of Amazon. Hasn't been working out. That stock's been getting clobbered, but again, patience will pay off, in my opinion. Then I have Ford, and that's it. So yeah, I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Curious to hear if you are a contrarian as well with me, and buying when others are selling and being greedy when others are fearful. So let me know your guys' thoughts on all this. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thankful for each and every one of you. And yeah, remember to like, subscribe, and join the Discord. Totally free. Would love to chat with you guys. But anyways, have a wonderful day. We'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.